Hello, hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Clearly, we got the memo that today is Green Day. Actually, it's social media day. We had our friend Nicole come today to shoot some fun stuff for social media. She takes lots of great pictures. So you are sure to be seeing her work on our social media channels for the next little while. Now, we had some fun with it too. So wait till you see one of them. That'll really make you laugh. Welcome to What's New Wednesday. I did see a quick comment from my friend Tracy down in Connecticut. Hello, Tracy from Papercraft Clubhouse. You'd think I'd have no trouble with that word, but she's asking if we're going to be seeing something new from a 3D printer. Yes, you're going to have to stick to the end though, because we're going to save the very special thing for the end.
You mean the new toy for the kiddo?
The kid has been having so much fun playing and designing and taking care of his mama's needs. So I will tell you that is where the new thing we have for you is inspired by, and we're gonna have some fun with that. But in the meantime, you got Sherry, you got Darlene, you've got Matt over there manning the controls because of course my mouse and everything is upstairs. But that's what he needs a job to do other than being the peanut gallery.
Oh, Tracy wants to know if it's Charlie or Sam.
It is Charlie. Charlie has been working the 3D printer.
Sam,
you know what?
Sam was not a fan.
No, we will tell you the whole story when we get to the end. So you're just gonna have to stick with us. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 baskets of goodies to share with you today. It is What's New Wednesday, and I think some of these things are really going to tickle your fancy. So, Matt, if you can switch over to our desktop, then
There's nothing there for people to see. It's going to be kind of boring looking.
Well, how do you reveal things if...
Well, because I'm going to switch the camera.
All right, switch the camera. There we go. So these just came out on Saturday. Mr. Tim and his mini distress oxides. Excuse me. Sorry about that. And if you missed, this is round 2 of Distress Oxide Minis. And if you missed the original announcement, which was a few weeks, it was in July. It was the weekend that Janine was here. You're gonna say to me, but you guys kept telling me he couldn't do oxides in a mini. Well, let's give a huge round of applause for the chemists and the engineers at Ranger, because they pulled it off. It's 10 years in the making, but they have pulled it off. So we've got 6 new sets of 4 colors. Is that right?
Yep.
So that's 24 if I do the math properly. And it complements the previous 6 sets times 4. So 24, 48. I think there's going to be one more release.
December, he said.
In December. So if you're missing some colors, don't you worry. They are coming.
I've heard that last one statement before.
I know.
Yeah, we've heard that before. But he only has 72 colors. So he really, unless he's going to come out with more colors.
Oh, don't do that.
You just never know. One last tip I will give you before I share this with you. Regular Distress ink has a black case. Distress Oxide has a gray case. So that way your mini is going to match your large pad. Oxide is always gray. And regular Distress is always black. So let's just start off here. This one, they don't have names, of course. Let's just call this one the pinks and reds. So you've got your Kitsch Flamingo, your saltwater taffy, your candied apple, and your fired brick. Let's put the basket over here so we can put it away. This is Sherry's happy bin, by the way. This is going to be my set to take home. We've got the orange set here. So dried marigold, ripe persimmon, wild honey, and squeezed lemonade. We've got the green set, twisted citron, which, in case you didn't know, that's my favorite distress color. Rustic wilderness, evergreen bough, and pine needles. We've got blue, speckled egg, tumbled glass, mermaid lagoon, and faded jeans. We've got Darlene's set, which I will call the purples, even though it's got blueprint sketch in there. Victorian velvet, dusty concord, and old paper. Not totally purple. There's that's a kind of a mishmash. So maybe that's not
a lot of purples though.
No, he doesn't. And then we've got our neutrals, which is frayed burlap, gathered twigs, ground espresso, and hickory smoke. So if you have been holding out on getting oxides, the minis are now available. 48 of the 72 colors, with more coming that you can put on your wish list for Santa. Whew. I see lots of comments here. Everybody just saying hi. Joe,
except for Tracy. Tracy was the one that was asking questions earlier.
Okay.
She'll just have to wait.
Jose is saying, I'm sitting here watching and re-inking my big oxides in the beautiful sunshine and watching your live. You know what? That's a really great idea. If you are just sitting here watching my live and learning all the things and kibitzing with Darlene and I, bring something out. Do some doodling. Do some fussy cutting. Do some re-inking. Color or clean your Copics. Because, we saw last week that, that's a thing that I need to do. But absolutely.
But if they're doing that while they're watching, then they're not really paying attention.
Oh, Matt.
Full attention.
You don't know us.
They will be paying attention.
We know how to multitask.
So next up, we have, as we always have, is some fun stuff from Spellbinders and Hero Arts. Last week, we did a whole lot of Christmas. I think we did a little bit of Halloween. Yeah. But this time we have a great collection of Halloween goodies from Hero Arts. And man, these guys are super cute. Maybe I'll just bring this one out. I'll come back to these other guys. So you want some cute ghosts. These are somewhat reminiscent of Doodlebug ghosts for me. They've got the cute little faces and the little pink cheeks. So Doodlebug, Lawn Fawn, these would fit right in. But I like how you've got the 4 sizes here. Then you've got your broomstick and your little witch's hat. So you can dress them up or dress them down as you see fit. I know there's a lot of pink Halloween out there. Last year, the trend started, and we've seen a lot of it this year as well. So this is a great way to kind of use up your scraps because they're not super big, but you can do some really fun stuff with these ghosts. They are called the Boo to You die set. And then this guy here, I think we're going to need to do some samples. I mean, the packaging is gorgeous, but I've seen some really nice samples in the catalogs and online where we've ordered the product. But this is a gorgeous, witch's cap that you could, again, dress up for fall, dress up for Halloween, change up your colors and do some fun stuff.
This is like a scarecrow hat.
Well,
too,
you could
right?
use it as a scarecrow hat, or, you could be creative and kind of trim off the tip there and just make it a sun hat. Or you know what? Just do something with the little flowers. Always feel free to kind of dissect and deconstruct your die sets to use in different ways. So this is the Witch's Hat die set. And then, of course, we need some really fun sentiments to go with it. So this is the Seasons Creepings stamp and die set. There is a coordinating die to go with this gorgeous stamp set. Hero always does amazing fonts. So you're going to have nice... really nice thick fonts here that you can stamp really cleanly and easily. 'Tis the season to be spooky. Seasons creepings. Treat yourself. Boo la la. They kind of took Christmas stuff and turned it in the Halloween head. So I know Ellen, I don't think she's watching yet tonight.
I haven't seen it yet.
I know she's been traveling. So when she sees this, I'm pretty sure this will end up in her collection. We have this here, which is a Halloween sentiment die, just called Happy Halloween. But I like how you've got the little bats here to add some interest. And I love the reverse type here on the happy. And then for those of you who like to letterpress and who like to foil, there is this great sentiment and die set. Again, you've got the little banners to go with it. Trick or treat, boo to you. It's the season of the witch. Hey, it's my season. Or some people say. It's all a bunch of hocus pocus. So lots and lots of fun there for that letterpress and foil. You can use it on your letterpress. You can use it on your glimmer machine. And you can create all day long. And then one last piece here that it came with the winter with the Halloween collection, but you could absolutely use it for anything. And that is this Scattered Stars. I'm having trouble talking. Last week was Quirky Twerkies. This week it's scattered straws when it really should be scattered stars. This is a 3-level or 3-layer stencil set that gives you all of these different stars. And I think what's really cool is you could use any one of these on their own. You don't have to layer them up, but if you want a brighter star cluster in here, then you've got the 3 options to create a nice, fun cluster, I guess is the word.
With the glow in the dark paste.
Oh, glow in the dark paste would be awesome with that. I'll, of course, let the paste be the last layer you do. Linda's saying she's back and she's getting entertained. Well, hey.
While sick with COVID.
Oh, I missed that. Sick with COVID. Oh, I'm so sorry, Linda. Maybe you like a dotted tag. I don't know what that segue was. It really didn't make any sense whatsoever.
Terrible.
A luggage tag. Luggage tag. There you go. Just a super cute tag. We are approaching tag season, gift giving season, all of that kind of thing. So if you need a nice little staple die set, and you can do it either plain edge or with this adorable little dotted edge. I think that needs to go in my basket. And
but she uses
there's got to be.
Got rid of stuff.
There needs to be some perks of the job.
We just got rid of a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, well, that means I have room for new stuff. Look at this. No, they're not nail polished, though I'm sure you could probably figure out a way to use them on your nails. Or if you are messy like a lot of us, you may end up with them on your nails. But these are splatter effects from Spellbinders. Darlene, correct me if I'm wrong. We had the little white pots. That's the splatter white. These are the same thing, just in a different delivery system. Yeah. So this is a much more of a water-based,
more liquidy.
You
can see more on the clear one. You can actually see the liquid flowing on the side here.
There we go.
So you have to shake them really well.
Yeah, so especially with the sparkle one, you're going to want to make sure, ring it like a bell. Give it a good shaky shake. They do have a brush in there like a nail polish, and you're just going to use that to splatter. I am not good at splatter, so I would make sure that I have a nice box around my project, or I will have splatter everywhere. And then there is the Raven, which is the black. So it'll be perfect for your Halloween projects, or whenever you just need, that little bit of dark something to ground your project. Now, I know one thing I have not tried and might be more appropriate for the sparkle is, could you paint it on a paper like a Wink of Stella?
I would think so. I guess we gotta try.
We're going to have to try. So maybe those have to go in Sherry's basket as well. And as Darlene fills Sherry's basket, we're going to then turn over the camera to her. We've done Halloween. Are you ready for some Santas?
More Christmas.
There's some real multitasking going on. Kathy is meal prepping, doing laundry, and watching.
Wow. She's multitasking even without us.
Yeah.
So good job, Kathy. Way to go.
So into Christmas now. And as you know from last week, we had lots of Christmas, and Christmas still keeps coming. This is first.
1 second. I'm just going to see if I can raise.
Thank you.
Close your eyes. As this jiggles up, there we go.
And I'll move this in a little bit.
We can come back a little bit.
There we go.
There we go.
You. Now we can see.
This used to be the Matt and Sherry show, or the Sherry and Matt show.
Not anymore.
Not
I became the third wheel.
Now it's the Darlene and Sherry show.
No, it's the Three Musketeers.
Yes. Oh, there you go.
So Diane, or Darlene,
Yep.
Diane says hi.
Hi everyone. But we're into Christmas, and we finally got our Simple Stories Christmas edition. So first up is All Wrapped Up. Here we got a few of the things, not all the things, but we have the collection pack. In this collection pack, you get these very, very pretty patterns on the paper. Let's see. We didn't get single sheets in this one, so I'm going to have to open this up to show you how pretty it is. And as you know from previous collections, Sherry and I do the Santa test. If we think it's scary, we don't seem to bring it in. But I love it. I love how they have all these backgrounds that look not vintagey, but it's a mix of different patterns, especially the script. And it has a big, bold wreath.
Just to your left.
This left here.
Yep.
This left here. Look at that. With all the pine cones and the evergreen leaves. Slowly, right? I normally don't have to move this much when I teach, but here is the poinsettias. Love how they're using that sagey green in the background. And some more printed. Oh, these look like washi tape trees or even like paper cut up.
Those would be great for fussy cutters.
Yes, and they're straight edge, so we don't have to worry about curves and
Fussy
stuff.
cutting even I can do. So here's a behind the scenes story. I did a trade show class on Monday morning. 8 o'clock class. I'm doing paste and I'm doing fussy cutting. It was not a good start to the day.
Both things she doesn't like to do. And look at these light bulbs, really nice. A string of lights. I love how they're circular. Sometimes you see the other shape, like the teardrop. Yeah. See, look at Santa. Can you see that? It's not scary. He's jolly. He's fun. Love the color palette on this one, and I love a good music notes page. So that went into my pile. Well, the whole collection did. And then you have more greenery. And the nice thing about greenery is you can use it for any season, which is really nice. I know it's always associated with Christmas, the evergreens, but
I thought that was multiple pages.
right? It looks like I would like a fan, but no, it looks like these are patterns from their collection, some of them that they've done diagonal strips. They're not perfect
for colors, because I think the music notes was in red.
Red,
now
yeah.
They've got it in green, so you can mix and match.
I love that paper though. It's just different. So if you like that, asymmetrical type, but look at the background.
Knowing me, I'd cut them out and make them straight.
Yeah, I could see that happening. And of course, we can't get away from the cars with the trees. Love that. And then some more nice, simple backgrounds that you don't have to use it for Christmas or for the season. You can use them for anything. I love tags. I'm a big sucker for the cut aparts from Simple Stories. So these are different tags, similar patterns. Like that one was that jaunty, that diagonal piece card. Then we have Santa, the poinsettia. So they bring all those pattern papers into smaller formats on their tags.
Sorry, before you flip it over. I like the kind of modern take on Santa because it looks like he's wearing a sweater instead of a jacket.
Yes.
I don't know why that appeals to me, but it's just a little bit different.
And I like just the pop of red.
Yeah.
It's just, black and white with a pop of red. So
you can color them anything you want now.
Yeah.
That's for sure. And
or you could use that sparkle stuff.
Oh, yes. And make them sparkly. Because, as Jen Shirka says, glitter all the things. Here is more journal elements. So you have lots of tags that you can cut apart, or you can use this as your background. I love to make pockets and flips and flaps. So this I always cut apart just to add elements into it. But look at that stunning hollies in the background.
That one's pretty. Though the camera doesn't like it.
Camera doesn't like it. Okay, let's move over. But 3x4 cards also. So you still see some of those backgrounds, the same font, same images. Here's that tree that looks like a washi tape. There's Santa. See this, you can also color the present just to make it similar to the paper, the tag. So love the color palettes. I love how they're doing this, the 2x2s and the 4x4s together. Great to keep together or separated. And nice craft with the polka dots. Camera doesn't like that either. And we have the 4x6 cut aparts. Lots of cut aparts. Same font, love that. Cardinal up there. Oh, what fun. And the polka dots on the back. And we can't forget the sticker sheet. I love the sticker sheet. It has the numbers, so you could do calendars. It has Dear Santa. So if you're doing a December daily, like your month of December captures, there's all the calendar numbers there. There's always words, tags. Simple Stories, it works really well with their Snap album because these actually fit on their tags. The tabs in their dividers. So they fit perfectly. You don't have to cut them. So that is all wrapped up. So that was the collection pack. And we have the 6x8 pad with scaled down images. We have the journal bits, the sentiment bits, and the bits and pieces. So with the journal bits, you also have all those journaling little ephemera pieces and some bigger elements like the bingo card, the little stamp here. They have the little tabs and some blank spots where you can add your dates or your journaling. These are the sentiment bits. Sentiment means usually you get all the wordy stuff. So they're hard to read here. Happy holidays, all is bright, merry, naughty or nice, Merry Christmas, comfort and joy, holly jolly. So really nice for cards. And bits and pieces is a little bit of everything. Here you'll get all your icon ephemera plus a little bit of your sentiments. that matches your paper. And last but not least for this collection is the card kit. We have the card kit for all wrapped up. In this card kit makes 8 cards. You will have extra pieces to make more cards. Inside also gives you blank card bases. It doesn't give you envelopes, but you can make these great cards, as well as there is an instruction sheet. We may have to do a sample to show in our store.
The Simple Stories card kits are always great, especially for beginners who want to start, at this time of year, because everything punches out. So you don't need a trimmer. You don't really need any special tools. Your glue and your foam squares is really all you need to put these together.
It's a Matt approved card kit.
Yes, Matt has done a few samples for us, but now he gets the team to do it. So we might need him to do one.
No.
So another collection from Simple Stories. This was my favorite one. So we just put it online. So if you were checking it out, you would have seen Classic Mouse Christmas is now live. It's a pretty collection because I fell in love with a single sheet. So this one we did bring single sheets in. So I will go through the single sheets here. We have this beautiful candy cane. Camera doesn't like that either. The 2x2 and 4x4 cut aparts. But look, there's Steamboat Willie. Look, Mr. and Mrs. Believe in the magic of Christmas. I just love how cheerful they are.
Up in all the sayings on the
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it's nice because it's got a nice hand-drawn quality to it as well.
Oh, look at that. Snowflakes. If you don't like Christmas, but you like winter, look at that beautiful snowflake.
Yeah, I'm still not ready for snowflakes.
I know. Well, with this week's weather, I don't think anyone is.
26 degrees outside.
But look at all these 3x4 cut aparts. Look how silly they are. Oh boy, I'm on the naughty list. Festive and fabulous. All is calm, all is bright. We have the bingo card. That has been popular because it was in the other one too with a different word here. Falala. Hope your holidays are very merry. And we have this one here, the 4x6 elements. I think I have all these backwards. You make the holidays merrier. Look at that. The North Pole. He's on his steamboat there. And we have the bingo card. The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. And that says.
Are those for inside cards or are those for card covers? Card fronts?
You can do. Well, the 4x6, if you scale it down to an A2 size, because you can cut it down, you can use it as, for outside cards. A lot of these cut aparts are quick and easy card fronts where you don't have to think. You could just stick them on.
But there's no reason why you couldn't cut it down and put it inside your card.
Yeah, like especially these messages here.
Yeah.
But lots of ways to use this.
Like an easy card to me.
Yes. Especially the 4x4 ones. See, this one's called Decking the Halls. It has all the holiday words like candy cane, stockings are hung, December 25th, 'tis the season, and then a very subtle classic mouse in the background. I love that. Any pop of color would do. The traditional color palette.
Classic mouse without polka dots.
Right? And the colors. It's not a black, it's like a dark gray, which is really nice. This one is Happy Holidays. You have the diagonal strips that look like peppermints. And then look how familiar this wreath is. It matches the die from Spellbinders. Sherry's going to grab it for me. And then, of course, this classic mouse. Look how great those match. Jingle bells, a little bit more polka dots, but these ones are more straight, not sporadic. Love this. It's pretty much done for you. One photo, some elements, and then you're done. Great for framing. But there is whistling. And this one is the journal elements. The journal elements has all these for, for your memories, for your stories to put in your, your page layouts, your TN, anything. The music notes. Music notes are popular. And
I would go with the Spellbinders as well.
Yeah.
Like the music line.
Love these. I just want to cut them apart.
I think that minty green really makes a difference in terms of taking it from a traditional color palette to a slightly non-traditional.
And the added gray, because it's not two colors that you'll see in a Christmas palette. I really like this one. And this one's called Making Memories. And then a nice subtle background here as well. We have some Merry Magic with the hollies. And these ones I'm going to actually put it side by side because they are mirror images that you could do a 2-page layout.
It's not going to fit well on that.
I know. But so this is the left side. And then this is the right side, but basically it's flipped so you can create a nice 2-page layout. And 2 different backs. One you have that nice dark red with Steamboat Willie. The other one you have the hollies. And the tags. I love the tags. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Be merry. Great tags. And of course you can do all your journaling or dates at the back. Last but not least, in the collection, you have your sticker sheet. I love the sticker sheet. Just the added craft, that oatmeal color. Oatmeal is Simple Stories color, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And then, yes. And we have a card kit. And oh boy, I grabbed these already. But love the card kit. Very fun, especially if you have friends that like Disney or, the classic mouse. You have all this elements. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Wishing you the merriest Christmas. Happy holly jolly days. Very nice, versatile. And as Sherry said, with the other card kit, they're very easy. You just punch them out and just have your adhesives ready.
Maybe we volunteer Simon to do one of these cards.
I think we had him do one last year. Maybe it's time again.
Yeah.
We have some nice enamel dots. These ones are the glitter ones, so they have a little bit of glitter in them and no mess because they're already dried up. And we have all the things. So we have the bits and pieces, and these ones have a little bit of sentiments as well as the icon ephemera. We have the decorative brads. Ooh, these are fun. Sorry. It must be a Darlene pile now. But you have all the traditional classic mouse, and then we have some nice colored, it looks like pearl little brads there. And then we have the patterns.
This is what happens when I finish setting everything up less than an hour before the
Yeah. I didn't get to see it till now. I'm seeing this with you guys.
Matt was very busy getting things set up.
The big bits. So what the big bits is your ephemera blown up, and it's great because they have they're really big for nice layouts or even card fronts. There is some bigger images as well as the tags, the bingo cards, but these are called the big bits.
And don't be afraid to cut them up too if you are clustering and layering. Cut them up so that you don't waste them.
Yeah. And this one here's the page pieces. And if you like simple and you want very easy layouts, they always give you a little sample of a 2-page layout and how to use the icons, the ephemera, to make a very quick one. But you can always change it up and do your own thing and still add these ephemera pieces. And we have the 6x8 pad. Same thing as the big one, just scaled down. That's the only thing with Simple Stories. You can't flip through it, but really cute.
All the same stuff you already showed.
Yep. And the last 2 pieces, we have the chipboard stickers as well as the foam stickers. So chipboard stickers is here. And they have the nice icons in nice chipboard sizing. And we have the foam stickers, and foam stickers are usually double-sided. So we have this one here as well as the stickers at the back. So these ones also have big sentiments. Great for, titles. And then we have more. So I love the set. Very, very cute.
And I'm just going to take over and address one last thing. So with this collection, there was also a stamp set from Simple Stories and a coordinating die set from Spellbinders. Well, our Spellbinders die arrived, but our stamp set has not yet arrived. So we do have them up for pre-sale on the website. You can either choose. We have standalone stamps and we have the stamp and die bundle. So you can go ahead and pre-order those, but give us about a week to 2 weeks for those stamps to actually arrive. There, like I said, there was a bit of a shipping snafu, and we are hoping to get these in very, very soon. So go ahead and order. Just be aware that it's gonna your orders are not gonna ship or be ready quite yet. But again, perfect coordination. You've got the Mickey, you've got the little postage stamp, you've got Santa Willie, not Santa Mickey, and some great little accompaniments as well. So that wraps up the Say Cheese Classic Mouse Christmas collection from Simple Stories and a little bit from Spellbinders. How did you like that? Are you singing It's a Small World?
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Inez is asking, when will we see the new 49 in market? Are you referring to Vicky's line? We have not yet placed our order yet. We do know there is a second line coming, But if there is, that one is from Joanne. So we're kind of waiting to combine our order. But if there's something specific you want, Inez, as always, drop us a note and we'll make sure we get it in for you. Okay. We're going to segue. We are going to, well, should we go Christmas and then go backwards?
I think so, maybe.
Okay. So that's Christmas. That's Christmas. All right. Simply stated, we showed you some fabulous, fabulous die cuts last week. So sorry about that. Not sorry about showing you fabulous stuff. Sorry about coughing. But our second order came in. And we are thrilled to take Christmas in a completely different direction with Simply Stated Designs. This one is called Golden Evergreen. We were blown away by the colors and the gold accents and all the prettiness that came with this set. It's very, as much as it's green, which you know I love my green, it doesn't have those pops of red. You could absolutely add your own red with your cardstock, with your gems and that kind of thing.
Is it even Christmas? I kind of classified it as winter.
You can.
You could, you could classify it however you wish. But we just really love the sophistication of it and how classy. I think it's got a little bit of Christmas here with the baubles hanging. Now, if you are new to Simply Stated Design for paper, these are single-sided sheets. So when you get your package, there will be single side. There will be print only on one side, but they are absolutely gorgeous. And the other neat thing is they give you all the patterns. Is 8 different patterns on the 12 by 12. And then there are 2 additional sheets that have those patterns shrunk down into that 6 by 6 format. So you could use these for photo mats if you are scrapbooking, for title blocks, for journaling accents, or if you are also a card maker, these are perfect for you. So that is the collection pack. We do not bring these in as single sheets. It is only in the collection pack. Because greens can be a little bit tricky to match, we also brought in the solids pack, so everything coordinates beautifully. There's 6 different colors to go with this. And then there are some gorgeous die cut packs to go. So there is the snowflakes here. Do they have any just golden evergreen snowflakes?
They're very simple.
Very simple golden evergreen poinsettias. So these ones have the florals. It has the baubles. It's got pine cones and all of those wonderful things. This is the golden evergreen ornaments. So stunning. And then this is just called the ephemera pack. So I love the train in the kind of snow globe. You've got the door, the snowman, the printed, or the printed present. They're all printed. The present, the house, just some really great elements. And they come in a variety of sizes in here. So you've got many things to work with. So that is golden evergreen. I was going to say evergreen season. Wasn't that 49 in market last year?
Yeah, I was going to say evergreen bulb.
Oh, there you go. Hey, that's a Tim Holtz color. Now, along with that, we dug deep into Chantel's website, and so we have brought out some unique things too. So if you are a hockey person or have hockey people in your family, this one here is this one's called ice hockey, and it's got kind of the adult hockey, the gloves, the skates, and so on and so forth. And this one is simply called hockey. So ice hockey. But look at those adorable little kids playing hockey. I just love how cute they are. And you could use them for cards or for layouts. They're a pretty good size.
And they're cute.
And they just have a real cute. Just put it on an action wobbler and have them wobbling across your project. We do have this pack here, which is called Christmas Sentiments. So that is perfect for your card making.
And it's in different colors. You couldn't see it on
Oh,
me.
did it not
Yeah,
show?
it looks all black, but there's different colors.
Yeah, so it's in greens, and it's kind of in that goldy brown color, and it's in like a deep burgundy red. So maybe
Doesn't show
it
much
doesn't.
of
Yeah, it looks all black.
They're very subdued colors.
Yeah.
They're not.
But they'll go well with a lot of what you're doing. So, I'm going to segue into, we brought in some more fall. So to be totally honest, when I first saw this on her website, I thought these were maple syrup bottles. They're not. They're just little mason jars that have the leaves in it. But you know what? If you want to call it maple syrup, I will not argue with you. But I love the beautiful leaves. Just so much gorgeousness to look at there. For our dog loving friends, we've had the Corky dogs, and we've had some other dog packs. This one is called Cute Black Lab. I don't know. It kind of, I know it's not a Dalmatian, but it reminded me of the animated movie 101 Dalmatians, especially when they're in the soot and they're trying to hide from Cruella de Vil. But if you have a black lab, these are so adorable. And then rounding things off with Christmas, and I 100% saved the best for last. We have
That's your opinion.
Okay, these are definitely Sherry picks, and when I showed them to Darlene, she said, of course you're gonna get them. So we have, this one is called Cute Grinch.
Maybe we should get them to comment and tell us if they like Grinch.
Do you guys like the Grinch?
Bah humbug.
Yeah.
No, wrong. That's the wrong person, right?
Yeah, that's wrong.
So that is the Cute Grinch. I love him with his little tongue out. And then this one is simply called the Grinch. So this one is a little bit more reminiscent of, so this one, as Darlene said, this is more like the animated movie. This one is more like the new one. This is more like the book and the original half-hour Grinch movie that we all grew up watching, with Max the dog and his reindeer nose. And look at Santa. Gotta throw a quirky Santa in there. Oh, look at everyone saying, love the Grinch, love the Grinch. Everything the Grinch. So the Grinch, the Jim Carrey version, is the very last movie that Matt and I saw in the theater before having kids. So the Grinch has a soft spot in my heart. Hopefully your heart is growing more than 3 sizes bigger, and you are going to add these to your cart. So those are new from Simply Stated. All right.
Oh, are you tired yet?
Almost there. Almost. The moment you have been waiting for.
Charlie's actually waiting for it too.
Is he watching?
I don't know if he's watching or not, but I'm getting texts.
Okay.
Asking when you're showing it.
When we're showing it.
Save the best for last.
Okay. So a huge.
He wants to know everybody's opinion, I think.
Well, I definitely think he wants to know everyone's opinion. So you guys will have to let us know. So a little while back, we were having a conversation, Matt and I, in the kitchen. And those of you, who have small kids, teenage kids, older kids, you know that when you're talking directly to them, they can't hear what you're saying.
Nope.
But the minute you say something that you maybe not want them to hear, they can hear you from around the world. So Matt and I were having a conversation in the kitchen, and we said the words 3D printer. Wow. Then there was a herd of elephants stampeding through, and Charlie comes bursting into the kitchen and says, 3D printer? I can help you with that. So he spent the rest of that weekend doing research. He built out a whole shopping comparison Excel sheet and everything else, and made a proposal to the financial guy across the room there. And we added a 3D printer to our back room, if you will. And Charlie has since been designing some projects, and we are thrilled, beyond thrilled to bring you the very first product of that work.
Of that endeavor.
And that is this. All right.
Saying, what the heck is
They're
that?
like, what the heck is this? So this is a passion project for his mom, me. My favorite glue, if you did not know this, my favorite glue is the Nuvo Deluxe glue. I know everyone has their favorite. They like their art glitter. They like their barely art, so on and so forth. But I absolutely love the Nuvo Deluxe adhesive. The problem with this bottle, it's not a problem. It's actually one of the things I love about it, but it's a shape. I love how it fits in my hand, but where we fell down is when we had the little round glue holders from Make It by Marco. No, I don't think we have one here.
Okay.
From Make It by Marco many years ago. This bottle was very tippy. It was not very stable in the glue holder. Oh, Darlene's.
No, I don't think we still have one.
We
No,
still.
that's the little
Oh, that's
This
the little
little
one. Okay, don't worry about it. So I needed a glue holder that would fit my favorite glue, and that is where this design was born. So it does have that oval shape to fit the Nuvo bottle, just like so. And you know what? You may have seen it. I've been using mine on my lives, and it's got a lot more stability to it. It holds really, really nicely, and it's for his mama. So, Kathy says, good job, Charlie.
It holds more than just yours.
Oh, I'm getting there.
Okay.
I'm getting there. So this is where the primary, this was the primary objective of this glue holder, was to make his mama happy and have a glue holder for her glue. But we know that not everybody loves Nuvo glue. We all have our favorites. So there are some elements in here that make it glue friendly for so many other brands.
You want me to switch the camera so you can actually show people
No.
face on? Okay.
No, we're good. If you are a Barely Arts fan, even with your pins on, look at that. Nice and stable. It's not going to knock over. Nice and easy. And you've got lots of clearance there for your pin. We know with the previous ones, with your art glitter glue, it was sometimes, oh, Tracy got called away. So Tracy, Nuvo glue holders. Tracy was asking off the top, my friend from Papercraft Clubhouse. Hello, Tracy. Fits your Nuvo glue. Doesn't tip, doesn't topple, unless you're really aggressive. And see, Darlene keeps having to put the lid back on because I can't see. The other really cool aspect of this is Charlie has made this taller so that if you have your art glitter with your tip, with your pin, well, sometimes it's the pin.
Yeah.
Okay, with your tip, you can have this sitting in that glue holder and not having it damage or knock off your I don't know, doesn't knock over. Sorry, my words are failing. If you are a Tombow glue lover, that will fit in as well. So anything that has the round opening, 100% will fit in here. But if you love Nuvo glue, just like I do, oh, Darlene's digging more stuff out. Oh, little glue holder. So the L'Enfant glue or the Gina K glue, that will also fit in there. Oh, and now it's dripping glue. This is a runny glue. So.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can just wipe it up.
Yeah, we can just wipe it up. We'll get that nice and clean. So this is the newest addition to our tool selection. Charlie is working on lots of other designs. Of course, it comes in PCW green, but it also comes in Darlene purple. It also comes in what I was calling sexy black.
Sleek black.
Sleek black, sexy black, and then your super functional, goes with everything, white. So right now, 4 colors. The more Charlie can reinvest in the business, the more colors we can offer. We are exploring some other options, and he is having an absolute blast designing. You know, as a kid that's studying engineering at school, this was right up his alley.
Thanks.
So
somebody knew how to use the design software.
Yeah, it was, you know, CAD was not something that Matt and I could handle. So he's taken that on. We've got these 4 new glue. What are they called? Glue tool holders?
Just glue holders.
Or glue holders. Okay.
Or glue stands, I can't remember.
I will also invite, if you have.
Oh, we already have like 100 ideas.
Charlie has a whole sketchbook of ideas. However, if you have something else that you would like to see, like him to investigate, like him design, then definitely give us an email. And can't promise anything. He is in school, so we can't necessarily promise anything quickly. But we love bringing new options to you guys.
These
so
things took a month to get.
Yep. but they've been lots of fun. So
But he also had to learn how to use the hardware
We
and
got lots of prototypes.
we've
floating
got
around now.
prototypes, we've got sketch design. So Matt, if you want to go back to our overhead, that is it for our Wednesday What's New. Hope you love the new glue holders. We kind of joked about putting googly eyes on them and having names for them and everything else.
Maybe the sample ones.
Maybe the sample ones we can put eyeballs on. And that's it. So some Christmas, some Halloween, some fun new stuff. And hey, you got to join in the entertainment of the Sherry and Darlene show. Matt has been rolling his eyes throughout most of this afternoon. But hey, if he doesn't like it, he can come on camera and do this. So, all right, folks, off for the rest of your evening. Have a wonderful dinner. Have a wonderful evening. Hopefully you're enjoying this beautiful weather. And we will catch you next week. See you later.